Hey, good morning. How's everybody doing? This is Sandra, Little Big Old Me, and show is about my adventures, my love for the outdoors. We interview people and travel the country, also, you know, everyday people, celebrities, and basically just have a bit of fun and live life. Sunday, how exciting. I'm going up in an acrobatic plane. Talked to the pilot yesterday, asked him, you know, prerequisites, you know, is there any instructions before I go up and fly? Now, I mentioned to him that maybe I'll just eat early in the morning in case I throw up over the pilot. And he said, no, you actually, quite surprisingly, said to me, you're better off to eat something before you go up, you know, because you'll get quite nauseated. He said, but we'll, you know, talk you through it. We'll do one loop, see how you feel. And, I mean, I'm an adrenaline junkie. I'll be like, oh, do it again, you know. That's one of my lovers, I think. They can wait. Well, you know, I don't have many. You know, girls got to do what a girl's got to do. So with the flight, you know, as I said, contrary to what I thought, you know, he said, no, make sure you eat something. He said, even if it's wheat bix or porridge, something that'll stay, you know, which I eat anyway, you know. Unfortunately, I have a bowel condition. I won't go there too much in a specialist, but it's not a problem. You know, I'm glad that I asked that question. It always pays. Anyway, yeah, so back to the flight. So I can't wait. I was a bit scared, and I'll tell you all why. One of my closest friends, Angie, musician, been friends for a very long time, had a dream a couple of months ago that I died mid-flight on the east coast of Australia, and all my friends sort of had a bit of a laugh. I went, well, Sandra won't have the money, she won't be going up in a plane. Anyway, so they all had a laugh, went, haha, Sandra's not going on a plane. I won the money. Here I am going, and through the grapevine heard that I was going up. Originally it was going to be a Black Ops helicopter, the same one from in the movie Black Hawk Down, but that's in Sydney. We'll get to that, you know, in the next couple of weeks. And the funny thing was, then my girlfriend had another dream, and that they were all sitting around going, such a shame, she was about to be famous and she'd become successful and now she's gone and oh dear. And then another girlfriend of mine said, you need to tell her about that dream. You need to tell her. You know, so I got a phone call from my girlfriend the other week and she went, Sandra, this is going to sound really weird, but blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay. You know, and then I talked to my girlfriend that told her that you need to tell her, and she's gone, just promise me this, Sandra. If you get there and you have a bad feeling, don't go up in that plane. And then we got a phone call saying that there was a technical problem with the plane, but it was with the camera, and it's vital to our production to have the footage, you know. So, yeah, so they were originally going to swap planes, but we've come up with a solution. So I'm going up in the plane that I originally set out to go and picked, you know. So, yeah, I was a bit scared just because of that dream and whatever. It was a bit freaky, but, you know, I've come a long way. I've changed my life. I struggled with myself most of my life, and I made a decision to be somebody and go somewhere in life, you know. So I'm going, unless the pilots and the weather changes, I'm going up in that plane. And I'm more excited now. I'm not even really scared. I can't wait, actually. We've just jumped in the car, ready to leave, fueled up, about to crank some tunes, and it's about a 2-hour trip from where I live, so not too far. About here to Sydney, I guess. I've never been to Byron Bay. I've been to many, many places, but I've never been there. My children have. So it's exciting. It's always exciting to go somewhere new. And what else? Then, as you all know, tomorrow will be the acrobatic flight. I'm really, really, really excited now. How y'all doing? So Nigel and I have made it to Byron Bay. We're at the Byron Bay Arts Factory. I love it here. It's, as you can see, it's absolutely gorgeous. There's artists and musos and, you know, all sorts of my creed here. And I've got to have an early night, as you know, because I'm going up on my flight tomorrow. I'm excited, but all I want to do is sleep or have sex, but anyway, you get that. It's a long way from my lovers. It's the morning of my flight. I've got to kick it into gear and get my ass moving. I'm the only one going up the plane, so I guess it's not leaving without me. Gotta love life at the moment. Just gave a young'un from here at the Arts Factory a lift to work. It's a bit funny. He says to me, do I look all right? He's been on the trip, so he was carrying me on 2 bottles of whiskey or something. I don't know, it was a bit funny. And we got talking. I ended up giving him a lift to work, which was great in a way, and we had a bit of a chat. And I said to him, you know, something that someone said to me, or a metaphor that I like, is always look the world straight in the eye. I posted it a while back. Shoulders back, head up high, and have no regrets, and tell yourself you can do it and you'll get through. And I said, some days you think your worst days are going to be worse than worse, and they end up being the better days. So yeah, just one foot in front of the other. I'm putting one foot in front of the other, and putting my foot up into a cockpit, and well, it can't be all bad. So Nigel's just taken a photo of my plane, I should say. Just
what's his name?
Phil. Phil! Hey, mate, are you Phil?
Plane, spent 30 years in the Air Force.
Right.
And so it's full. They only stopped using them about 2 years ago, right, just before COVID.
I was going to tell you something funny. I'm not nervous at all.
That's all right.
I'm a real outdoor and adrenaline junkie. One of my girlfriends is a singer like me as well. I'm a singer. She had a dream a couple of months ago that I died in a flight, east coast of Australia. Right, a bit funny. Didn't say anything. I won. You don't know. I'm not scared, no.
No, we're safe.
I believe you.
Yeah,
I'm confident, and I just thought I'd share that with you.
Well, there's nothing that we can't handle here. So
I imagine I feel safe.
You can read through that if you like.
They're not X-ray vision ones. You can see
no, they're just old man reading glasses.
Are they? Oh, are you sure? One of the things that I love is being outdoors. I'm an adrenaline junkie. I've got a thirst for life. And so we thought we would go up, send me up in an acrobatic plane. I'm looking forward to it. I'm not scared at all. I can't wait to get in here. Actually, I had to wait to get in here, and I wanted to climb over the fence, but I've got to stop doing legal things, I guess. Public profile and all. But yeah, I guess, if there's something you want to do in life, don't let life hold you back. Don't hold yourself back. Just get in amongst it and take life with both hands and run with it. And this is what we're all about. Real stories, real people, celebrities, whoever, whatever. If you've got a story, I don't care how ordinary you think it might be, if it's special to you, it more than likely will be special to me. I'm an Indigenous person of this country, and also my ancestors were from Vanuatu, Kanaks, so some might say 2 stolen generations, but I'm part of this earth like we all are, part of, who I am. You'll be able to see that in our videos, the places we go and the things we do. So, do yourself a favour, tune in for one episode, you'll be hooked.
Okay, so just hop up here and just down the black. Yep. And just hop in here.
Yep. Oh, I'm sitting next to you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's even better. I thought I'd be in the back.
No.
Oh, that's
You're right.
I used to work at the show. I was a carny, so anything goes there.
Okay, so I'm just going to close the canopy down. Okay. All right then?
Yep.
Let's start this GoPro. They grew up with the aeroplane, and so they grew up with the aeroplane. plane, so to them it's like a car, but then to them it's nothing.
Yeah.
You know, they used to say, "Are we there yet?" And
yeah, right.
They used to be small enough. They used to be able to sit there.
Yeah,
when I first started flying with them. And but they no interest. But now they've got to get real jobs. They're sort of changing their mind. All right, you ready to go?
I'm ready. Let's rock and roll.
catches up with you. That's why I sort of backed off them.
Yeah, no, not too special. Wow.
But you do get used to it, so don't take that as a... doing aerobatics is something that catches up with you, so you get used to it. So,
How do you all like that? How you doing? I loved it. I loved the rolls. I loved the barrel rolls, whatever.
We did some loops, we did some rolls, we did Cuban 8,
yeah.
We did a stall turn.
Yeah, okay.
Then we went down and buzzed Byron Lighthouse.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, to anybody that's thinking of doing something like this, do it. Got a bit better of me at the end, but I'd still do it again.
It does sneak up on people.
Yeah, I think, you know, I've got quite a strong stomach. I've been through a lot in my life, and I held on to it for a while, and then sweat started coming down my forehead, and I'm like thinking, yeah, and I tried not to burp, and then I couldn't stop.
Well, it's you went. I put you through your paces. So.
Yeah, thank you very much. It was a wonderful opportunity. So we're at Classicaero Adventure Flights. Anybody that's in Ballina region and has ever thought about doing it, do it. Don't think about it. Just make it happen. So, thanks for watching.
Excellent.
All right. Well, I don't think there's one on there.